Hey guys, Vladimir here and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna continue rebuilding my home studio. I already did a part 1 and I think most of you didn't see that, so I'll leave a link in the description below. However, let me do a brief recap. So basically, this one here is my home studio and all the cables go in this cable channel to the next room, which is my living room. And I want to connect them with my AV receiver and my projector so I can hook up my computer and cast the picture to this big wall, to this big screen. So last time I actually extended the HDMI cable and the USB cable because originally my computer was located here and now it's across the room. So I pulled the cables into the cable channel and they are put to this place, and I need about 3 more meters to cover and to hook them up to my computer. So that is what I did the last time, and now let's continue with that. I spent some time with picking up accessories or extension cables I need. However, that was not enough because the easiest solution would be just to extend the HDMI and USB and drill some holes and pull the cables out of the cable channel. However, this solution didn't seem to be quite clean. I want something proper because I'm building the studio only once, and you know, maybe in the future I won't be using HDMI or USB, so I want to have the possibility to just unhook those cables so they won't be messing out under my desk. So how to do that? Let's take a look what I bought. This one here is the HDMI extension cable. This one here will be the cable which I'll be using to connect to my computer. The same for the USB, so 3 meter USB 3 cable and the half meter USB 3 cable which will be connected to my computer, and everything will be connected to the socket. Eventually I found this. This is a Keystone wall plate which allows me to hook up RJ45 connectors and also USB 3 and HDMI. You won't believe that, but I was able to actually find a Keystone for the full-fledged HDMI port. First I thought this is mini HDMI, but it really is a full-fledged HDMI. I tried. It was close, but they were able to actually made it up, so really nice thing. And I have the same for the USB 3, so you can just hook the cables from both sides and you can close everything up in a wall outlet. Perfect. Now, this solution is what I have right now, but there were some tries and errors because if you don't know what you are looking for, it's really difficult. And I had no idea there are Keystones with HDMI and USB 3. If I knew that, I would save some time. So let me show you what I bought as a part of my learning process. This one here is the HDMI wall outlet. So it looks like this. Compared to the Keystone, I would probably need to make yet another wall outlet for USB and for HDMI, so 3 wall outlets instead of just 1. The another problem is the cable, because the wall outlet will be just put here on the wall, and I need to bend the cable somehow so that it will hold on place. I already have a wall outlet out here. It was for the RJ45. It's not yet working, but at this point I decided to rework that because it's better, I mean aesthetically better to have just 1 outlet instead of 2. So I'll disassemble whatever I have and I'll drill new holes, whatever is necessary to fix that and to pull all cables through just 1 outlet. Eventually I decided to start with extending the cables, so you can take a look for yourselves. This one here is the original HDMI, also there is USB. HDMI is extended here in this part, USB in this part, and both are pulled up here to the future wall outlet, which will be in this place. So I will finish this up and then I will continue with the wall outlet. Hi, and I'm back with another update. The cables are already pulled through, so take a look for yourselves. It looks decent already, so even if it stayed like this, which is not as it will, it looks much tidier than just making a hole in here and pulling them through. So I'm really happy with the result so far, and we'll see. The most complicated part was to cut this hole out, because I didn't want to put this cable channel down, because all those cables, and it's really complicated. However, I managed to do it somehow. Attaching this wall outlet was much easier than drilling this hole out. So yeah, we are continuing with the work. The last thing to do is to attach those cables to the keystones, and hopefully I will be able to jam them into this space up here and close the socket. So it seems I'm in a pickle now, because take a look for yourselves. The keystones are terminated, those two Ethernet ones, also USB, HDMI. However, the problem is those cables cannot be jammed into this small box. I thought that those can be bent, however, there is no way how to do that. And also there is yet another problem, those doors. As you can see, the HDMI port takes the full size of this connector. However, those doors take those extra maybe 1 millimeter, which causes that I'm not able to plug the cable through these doors. I should remove them somehow, but that is really a small problem compared to that. At this moment I have no idea how to deal with that. However, that is not that important, because as long as those cables work, it's a functional solution. This is just aesthetics. So let me test that. I already did some testing, and I have a good news and a bad news. The good news is the HDMI is working just fine. I'm able to cast my computer on a big screen as during the old times. However, the USB doesn't work properly. My computer is able to detect the hard drive, but after some time it is just disconnected, so which means the cable length is just too long. At this point this project is still a work in progress, because take a look for yourselves. I need to deal with this part, I will need to solve the USB, and also the Ethernet connectors are not terminated on the other end, so a lot of work ahead of me. And as a first thing, I will definitely need to solve the USB problem, so stay tuned for more videos like this. So thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.